How to add WooCommerce Min Max Quantity. If you want to enforce order limits to ensure that customers can check out unless quantity and price conditions are met and even allow for minimum and maximum cart prices, the WooCommerce Min Max Quantity plugin is the solution you need. Hi, I'm Emily from Untitled Co, and today we are diving into our new plugin, the WooCommerce Min Max Quantity plugin, a powerful tool designed to optimize your WooCommerce store's ordering process. Let's get a closer look at this plugin. Set min max quantity for all products, categories, or tags. To use the plugin on your WordPress website, first you need to download the zip file and install it via FTP software. As you know, the download URL is mentioned in the description. Once the plugin is installed, you need to navigate to Item Land and Min Max Quantity. On this page, you can find three different tabs. General tab to set general rules on cart, products, categories, and tags. Notifications tab to specify the message that inform customers about the quantity or price limitations. Bulk Actions tab to apply new rules on some products, categories, or tag or override the general rules in bulk. Let's review each tab with more details. Set minimum and maximum rules on the General tab. Here you can adjust configurations to set the cart restrictions, product restrictions, and category restrictions or tag restrictions. Keep watching to explain them one by one. Cart restrictions. The first field is Enable Cart Quantity Restrictions. If you want to set minimum and maximum quantity limits for the customer's cart, mark this item. Then you should set some fields like minimum quantity restrictions and maximum quantity restrictions to specify the minimum and maximum number of items that customers must order in their cart. The next field is Quantity Groups Up. If you insert a number in this box, it means all items in the customer cart must be in group of that item, for example, groups of 6 units. Example 1. Do not let customers order less than 10 items in their carts. If you want your customers to purchase more than 10 items from your store in each order, you need to set the minimum quantity restrictions to 10. As there's no limit for the maximum number of items that they can order from your site, simply insert 0 in this field as shown here. By applying the rule, customers can proceed to the checkout page only if the total number of items in their cart is more than 10. Let's check that. Add some products to the cart. Now check the cart. If we click on Proceed to checkout, an error message will appear as your cart must contain at least 10 products. Now, the checkout page has appeared. Enable cart spend restrictions. If you want to set limits for cart amount, mark this option. There's some specific fields for that too. Minimum and maximum spend restrictions to specify the minimum and maximum amount of orders in a customer's shopping cart. Include shipping rates and relative fees. Marking this item means shipping rates and relative fees will be included in the specified amount limit. Prevent coupons calculations. Marking this item means coupons won't be calculated on the amount limits. Product restrictions. This option is useful when you need to set quantity limits for all products in your store. By enabling this option, some fields are available like minimum and maximum quantity restrictions, quantity groups up, specify how many items must customers order together. For example, if you are selling a mineral water pack containing 6 bottles, you can write 6 in this box so customers are forced to order 6 mineral bottles or 1 pack. Unlike variation quantities, if you enable this option, the minimum and maximum limit will apply to the total number of variations in the cart. Otherwise, the restriction will be applied on each variation individually. Don't worry, for further understanding, we will give some examples for this. Category restrictions. In the category restriction section, you can enable both quantity and/or spend restrictions. The options available for each item are similar to the cart restrictions that I have described before. The only difference is that when you add rules in this section, the limits will be applied to all products categories in your online shop. For your information, when you insert a value for the quantity groups of item, it means the customer needs to order products in the specific category in groups of items to proceed the checkout page. Tag restrictions. Tags restrictions item are exactly the same as category restrictions, so when you apply quantity restrictions or spend restrictions, the limit will apply to the all products tag. Set notifications to inform customers about limitations. In this plugin, store managers can display essential message to inform customers about the rules in different areas including product page, cart page. Once click on the Add to Cart button. Let's get familiar with the available message in each area. Purchase rules. If you want to display notifications on the product page, mark Show Rules on Product Page and set other configurations like Position in Product Page means specify where to display the message. Text before rules means insert the specified placeholders to show and explanatory text about minimum and maximum rules to the customers. There's an important note that says, for those items that need to insert placeholders, you can find the available placeholders in the caption below the text box. Cart page error message. In this part, you can set the notifications that are displayed on the cart page to the customers. Add to cart error message. If you want customers to see the notifications when clicking on the Add Cart button, mark Enable Message on Add to Cart in this part. Then you can customize notifications. Override rules for multiple products or categories in the Bulk Action tab. If you have already set rules for all products, categories, or tags, but you need to apply different rules on some of them, it's easily possible to use Bulk Action. Let's see how you can override the rules in this part. The first step is adding a new rule by pressing the Add Rule button. Now you should choose the right item type, which is Product, Category, Tag, and select some products, categories, or tag according to the previous field. Exclude. If you mark this item, selected items won't have restrictions. Override product restrictions. Choosing this item allows you to set a new restrictions for the selected products. Example 2. Override quantity restrictions rule for t-shirt and cap and let customers to order minimum 4. Choose product from the select item type field. Select products in the related field t-shirt and cap in this example. Mark Override Product Restrictions item. Write 4 in the Maximum Quantity Restrictions field. By pressing Add Rule button, this new rule will be applied to the selected products and you can see the applied rule in the Add Rule list. The items available for excluding or overriding the limits for categories and tags are almost similar to the products. However, you have an extra option for overriding spending restrictions. In the Bulk Action tab, you can also edit the created rules in bulk or individually. To edit one of the rules, you can easily hover over it and choose Edit Rule, edit product, category, or tags based on selected type, and delete. Set minimum or maximum quantity limits for individual products. Let's go through a step-by-step guide about how to set quantity limits for simple products in variations with our plugin. Set quantity limits for simple products. Go to the products in all products. Edit the product you want to set the limits. Now scroll the product page and open Min Max settings in the product data section. In the Min Max setting form, here are some fields. exclude product means to eliminate applying general rules on this specific product. Override product restrictions, to add a new rule for this specific product by inserting quantity for the related items. Set quantity limits for variable products. Go to Products and then All Products. Edit one of variable products. Scroll the page to see the product data section, then choose Min Max settings. Now mark Enable Variation Restrictions. Click on the Variations tab. Open one of the variations. Scroll down to see the items to set the min max quantities rule. In this example, we set 4 for minimum quantity and 6 for maximum quantity. This means the customer can order 4 to 6 quantities from this variation. Press Save Change to apply change on the variation. So when customers want to order this variation, they have to order more than 4 and less than 6 items to plugin let them proceed to the checkout page. Set minimum or maximum limits for individual categories or tag. Go to Products and then Categories. In the category list, edit one of them. Scroll down the Edit Category page to find the minimum and maximum quantity and spend items. Then mark one of the options to see the related items. Exclude this category from global restrictions, override quantity restrictions, override spend restrictions. Once you choose to override quantity and spend restrictions, the related items will be shown and you can easily set a new rules as we described before. And in the end, press Update to apply change to the selected category. Example 3. Set a new rule for clothing category and let customers buy 4 items from this category. Edit clothing category. Scroll down the Edit Category form and mark Override Quantity Restrictions. Now set these options like this: Min quantity 2, Max quantity 4, Quantity groups up 1. By updating the category, the customers are not allowed to order less than 2 and more than 4 quantities from the products in the clothing category. That brings up to end of exploring the WooCommerce Min Max Quantity plugin, a powerful tool to help your customers order the right quantities while giving you a complete control over your stock. Thank you for watching. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to check out the plugin and see how it can benefit your store. And before you go, make sure to subscribe to our channel, like this video, and stay tuned for more tips and tools to optimize your WooCommerce store. See you in the next video.